Hey everyone, welcome back to Thinking Your Way to Happiness, and today we're going to talk about the self-defeating belief of truth. Truth is when you think you have the truth and no one else. Basically, you have a monopoly on the truth, and that this is where you're always right and everyone is always wrong about everything. And it's a self-defeating belief, obviously, because no one has a monopoly on the truth. No one is 100% right about everything all the time. So that's just on its face, just not true and a distortion. And of course, there's the practical matter of that. You can imagine how that could interfere with interpersonal relationships. I mean, imagine talking to someone who thinks they're always right and you're always wrong. Plus, it also blinds you to other possibilities, right? Your mind is narrow instead of being more open. You don't consider other points of view and perspectives. If you think you're always right, then you're not open to other possibilities, and maybe you need more information to be more right, to actually have a better point of view or broader perspective. So it just limits yourself, and it limits and can damage interpersonal relationships. So one of the techniques that we've used before is examine the evidence. Now this is difficult because if you always think you're right and you look at the evidence, you might say, well, yeah, the evidence proves I'm always right. So it really takes a lot of courage and a lot of open-mindedness. But you can examine the evidence. Are you always right? Maybe even keep a checklist of believing something. And of course, don't just believe it like, well, this person said I was right. Look for objective, concrete evidence and proof. So if you believe A, is there research backing that up? Is there documented data backing it up? You don't have to do this about everything, but it's a way of retraining your mind. So you're not going to do this forever and ever and ever, but maybe if you do this a couple of times, you realize, you know what? There were times when I thought I was right, and sometimes I was. Sometimes I was partially right, sometimes I was completely wrong, right? So examining the evidence is one technique that you can use to challenge the self-defeating belief of truth, that you think you are always right and everyone else is always wrong. So throughout the week, if you've noticed that you have a tendency to do that, look for other perspectives, examine the evidence for your being right or wrong, and then also put yourself in their other shoes. Examine the evidence from their point of view, seeing if maybe they're right, looking for evidence for another point of view being right as well. So give this a shot, see if this works, and hopefully you'll benefit from this, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.